This guy's got more speed anyways. Oh, hell yeah. That's what we needed, some defensive linemen. Nice, we kept them close to home. This dude just sounds fast. That Ishmael dude at USF is like got 99 speed. I remember him. Nice. Oh yeah, 98. Let's go. Big physical wide receiver from home. Another defensive tackle, big boy. Got strength. Hell yeah. We recruited the hell out of Ohio. Damn, dude. Wait, 91. Let's go. Damn, this dude could play middle linebacker. Little Kentucky middle linebacker. Hell yeah. 86 speed. Big 6'5" guard from Ohio. Yeah, you little butthole. You little butthole. That's why nobody wants to hang out with you. Yep. Yeah. Damn. Dude, fast as shit. 6'5". That's crazy. Oh. It's not top 5 yet. Okay.
Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, where there's a school that's known to all. Its specialty is winning. Boy, do they hope the Spartans play good ball. East Lansing ready for this showdown in homestanding Michigan State. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So the Michigan State Spartans offense is on the field for the first time today. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger sets the tone for this offense, and Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Garcia. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. The Spartans get enough for the first down. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell among many who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pull back a couple of years ago, such a great season, too. But just
what a dot.
Physicality, that's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face and they're going to play physical.
Scrambling away. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Oh, he almost busted it.
Down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his
Take that,
opening 10,
Iowa.
15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So Iowa's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback adapting. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get
Really?
the call.
Unbelievable.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Give to the running back. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Motion from the offense. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hawkeyes want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's reeled in. It's Hester. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep.
No way he caught that.
Makes the catch in the end zone.
That's bullshit.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. They're working that left side. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Wow, what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying to get to it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move.
Give me that.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. 2nd and 10 here.
And thank goodness that was just a deflection, because this young man, we've seen him make big play after big play. He's the best in the nation at intercepting the football.
What the?
He's loose down the middle. Smashes through the tackle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Hawkeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Spartans! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a minute, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got room at the 35.
God damn it, dude. So stupid.
Picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Trying to find his man on 1st down.
There we go.
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Hand off from the shotgun.
Oh, push the wrong one.
Run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this 2nd play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these 2 coaching staffs.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He makes the connection. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
Snags it quickly on the left. Still running at the 40. Afterburner's coming. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Iowa!
Very next play, they house one. Yeah, sure.
They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
No way he knocked that down.
Pass will bring up 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air.
Give me that.
What a snag by the defense. Taking it the other way.
Housed, bitch.
Touchdown, Sparty. And this defense
The freshman from Iowa saying, fuck you,
return.
Iowa.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This offense has a 2nd down play. The Spartans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He's brought down, but there's a field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give headed toward right tackle. Sweet cut there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. Trying play action. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback in the first direction.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll go back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get him down after he makes the catch. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone.
Why are you just standing in the end zone?
Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position and drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Takes a handoff. It's Hester. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up. From the gun, leaves it on.
What the fuck just happened?
Back. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the
What
big
the fuck, dude?
Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Here comes the hurry-up.
This turbo shit is fucking annoying with Iowa.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down.
Oh my
Grabbed over the middle.
God.
It's low. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Hawkeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They want to just keep throwing it. Gets it out quickly. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
Missed it.
Kick
Let's...
is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that...
No way. Oh my God.
Now have the lead.
Oh,
So
what the fuck?
The 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. Connection to the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm, but he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to slide.
That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll leave it with him. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks at the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought it. This defense gets the ball back for its own.
What a bunch of bullshit.
On first down. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry up. On second down, he'll fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
There's no fucking way, dude.
And they're out at the 26 for the first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Oh, my God.
When you're right, you're wrong. Defensively, you had a good play call on. You took away all the throwing options. You got some initial pressure on the quarterback. You're losing late in the game. You just need a play to get off the field. But because of this guy's athleticism and speed, you just don't have the answer. And now your back is up against the wall.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Feeling some heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Got his man on the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be fourth down.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And it's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a
What
spark.
the
trying to
fuck
get
is
back in this
going on?
game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position.
And the quarterback is snowed under. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And this defense has squatters' rights in the backfield. Back-to-back sacks, and the crowd is insane. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
2 drops in a row.
Will send out the punt unit.
One was for a
Doesn't say
touchdown.
much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Fucking 2
These
drops.
last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense...
Home run hitter. Let's go, baby.
Wide open. Touchdown, Michigan State. They've got the lead here in the fourth. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for a crease. It's Hester. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Still can't get him.
Needed a play like that to get out of there. And they move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. Touch pass on the run.
Can I get a strip?
And poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Offense lining up quickly. From the gun. Give on the inside. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. And they got him for the sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle.
God damn it.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Hester. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. It's a draw. Can't get him to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the inside. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Still looking. Into the end zone. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Big dub.
Looks
Big
like
dub.
the offense will just take a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting
Nope. Agility shit. Little Johnny Manziel. I'll pause it there.